What's going on, guys? Switzy back here with more Dark Souls 3 Part 5. We are still in the Undead Settlement at the cliff underside of Bonfire, and we still have quite a few things to grab in this area, so stay tuned because we're gonna do a little co-op fight with Onion Bro, and as well as make friends with a giant. And who doesn't want to be friends with a giant? So we're gonna wait to drop down. I would suggest going past the bridge and kind of trying to lure him into that area over there, just because it is hard to fight on the bridge without falling off. There are items down in this ravine. We will get that in a later, probably next part. Once these guys do throw their pots, they don't have them, so something to look forward to. We do have the butcher's knife now, which is good for strength builds, especially getting it this early. I did post a video on the playlist on how to get it. These guys are aggressive. I didn't really want to fight both of them at the same time, but you know, you can't have your cake and eat it too. Beggars can't be choosers, so this is just fine with me, I guess. The other one must have fell off. Did he fall off? Oh yeah, he did. And he dropped something too down there. Well, darn. Anyways, go back this way, and there's going to be, I believe it's an alluring skull. Oh, there's the other pot thrower. Little devil. Let's see if we can knock him off. Haha. Alright, so there's going to be some dogs up here behind this building. A large soul of a deserted corpse. Maybe I think 2 of them, I believe. Just one. Here's the other one. Okay, thank you. And here is the alluring skull. What do we got here? Visions of a monster. I don't know if dogs are monsters, but whatever you say, man. So you're gonna go back up here where we were earlier. We'll talk to this guy real quick just to get a little conversation started with him. And beautiful view. So you're gonna want to go up, and if you go on this thing the first time, it's gonna go down. Just kidding, it's gonna go up. Alright, well, the first time you come in here, it's gonna go down. So you have to cross it like that if you wanted it to go up, and then Onion Bro will be right here. So it would be like this, crossing it like that, and then it'll come down, and then you'll hop on it to go up. And this is where we will make friends with the giant that is shooting arrows, in a part that we will cross towards the end of this video, probably, if we make it that far. So all the way up, and there will be an item right here somewhere, I believe. Here it is. Soul of a nameless soldier. Here's the big boy with, I don't even know what's going on with his face, but we'll talk to him.
Who are you? I help anytime.
So he gives you a young white branch, and he just says that he helps anytime. And it says that we offered him, I can't remember what it said. We offered him something, and this is the second time that I've gone through this area, and both times I haven't acquired a certain item to give him, so I don't think you need a certain item. It's just a part that happens. So keep in mind that we were facing, you have to face the right way. This way is the way you want to face, I believe. The way it came in. So you're going to go down, and we are going to drop onto a platform right there. Don't drop on the other side because you will fall all the way down and die. And this is where we will meet Onion Bro that you saw in the last video very briefly. So once you see him in that time, he will appear here, and you want to talk to him.
Ah. Oh. Don't disappear like that. You had me downright worried. But thanks to you, an epiphany has struck me square in the head. I've unraveled the riddle of this inscrutable lift. On some days, I went up the tower. I'm not exactly sure what happened. Anyhow, do you see that? That humongous beast? I'm no coward and I've a steady hand, but that thing... How now?
Alright, so we're going to drop down on this roof here. And make sure we're not missing out. And we are going to be fighting this lovely fire demon, whatever you want to call it. But Onion Bro is going to come down and help you.
You should have waited. Well,
shoulda, coulda, woulda, Onion Man. This thing does give off a scary presence, but this early in the game, rest assured, don't let him scare you too much, is what I'm trying to say. There is a boss later on, spoiler alert, that is similar to this guy, and it is optional. Can't remember what it's called. The Smoldering Lake, that's where he's at. And almost cut down. Onion Bro's going to work. And there you go. Got the fire gem. And now we will talk to Onion Bro.
That was quite a performance. But you mustn't get in over your head. We unkindled must put our duties first. But, for the moment, we've a...
So he gives you the Siegbrow. Do not use it because you will need it later to get Solaris armor.
My sword and our victory together.
So he gives you the toast gesture. We'll pick up this item, Homeward Bone, and he will go to sleep. So you can kind of explore for a split second. Just grab a couple things. Make sure we're not missing anything. We're gonna go in there next. But before we do, we're just gonna grab a couple of the items in this area. We're gonna go back and he's gonna give us another gesture. So we got the Northern Armor, which we have on right now, and Pale Tongue, which will be used later. I don't know what other uses the Pale Tongue can be used for, other than the fact of one of the covenants that you can join. You can give it to them to strengthen your allegiance, and that is the covenant where you can change your attributes up to 5 times in one lifetime. So say you were doing a strength build and you want to do a different build, then that would be the time to change it.
Well, the only thing
So yeah, it says he's gonna have a nap, and he naps. Oh, you're snoring, Onion Bro. And there it is. There's the sleep gesture. Good comical fun right there with the sleep gesture. Head on down to the right, and we're gonna head on into here. And there's gonna be items to the left here. Red bug pellet. I need to figure out how to... I'm trying to think of that one. That's the move I'm trying to think of. Alright, sweet. Be wary of the falling cages, because they will fall. 1, 2 are going to fall right here. Now if you have a piercing weapon, that would work best on these guys, where we have the axe and as well as the butcher's knife. They're more of a slashing weapon versus a piercing weapon. So the good part about these guys is they don't do a lot of damage when they do hit you. Oh, come on. I had endurance. That's trash. Fading soul. Alluring scroll. Nothing else here, so head on down. But first, make sure we're not missing nothing. Alright, head on down this hallway. And we're going to be taking on 2 fat witches that we all know and love. So that's going to be fun. That's actually going to be after this fight. Stop it. Gosh dang, these dogs are ruthless. No. No! That is exactly what I did not want to do. So, for time reasons, I just cut out the part of me running back here. We're back in the same area, obviously, where we just went up the ramp, fought those 2 things and these weird skeletons inside the cages. Right back there, and then we're going to head right down the hallway, and we're going to meet these 2 lovely dogs that ruined my life, my last life. Eat it! Alright, now as you come into here, there will be a chest, and as you hit the chest, these lovely lads are going to drop down. So, and like I said, unless you have a piercing weapon, you're kind of just going to have to deal with it. You got human pine resin out of them, but since you have the butcher's knife and I'm a little low on health, it will be nice to try and get some health out of these guys. Just be wary because there are quite a few of them in there. Sharpen this bad boy up. Look at that health, it's growing. Alright. Very nice. No items dropped. And we're gonna head on up. So there's a note, beware of fatty. There are 2 of them. Very lovely lads they are. Lasses, boys or girls, who knows. So you're going to come up very slowly so you can get the best possible damage. We only hit 1 of them. Be wary of the fire grab like that. There's 1 fatty down, soon to be 2. And there you have them. And no items drop, which is a bummer, considering they're a very annoying enemy. Memony. Couldn't spit it out. Make sure we're not missing anything over there. And there should be an item right over here. I believe I remember correctly. Flynn's ring. And, yeah, anyways. Then you're going to drop down over here. Make sure I'm not missing anything. For, Flynn's ring, I'm having a brain fart right now. I can't think of where I'm at. I am so lost. Flynn's ring, the lower your, well, now I remember. The lower your weight is, the more damage it will add on. So we won't be using that. But we are going to pick up 2 more rings, if I remember correctly. Right here is a homeward bone. Make sure there's nothing else up here. And to minimize damage, we're going to run and jump onto this right here. We'll fuel up and continue dropping down. And here is Mira's armor. Make sure we got nothing else in here. And right here we have that ring, which we will be putting on. Here's the ring we just got. Raises stamina and recovery speed. Very nice pickup. As well, we'll just put on some other rings while we can. Alright. And we'll make sure that we're not missing out on anything else on the bottom here. Alright. Sweet. And this will drop you back into this area right at the boss entrance. And there's these lovely lads here. So we're just going to use a homeward bone to get back to the last bonfire that we were at, which was the Underside. But we're going to teleport or fast travel to a different one. So now that we're over here, we are going to go past this way. I believe the Dark Spirit is still here. I'm not going to worry about him right at this second. Yeah, eat it. Pot, man. It doesn't have a pot. I shall cut you down. Rubbish, sweet. Because I need that. So since he made friends with the giant, which is quite an important thing that will help you out a lot, is his arrows will not hurt you. And he is shooting them all the way from the top of my head is right now. You can see him up there shooting his little arrows. There, as you can see, there's a ton of items in this area. Young White Branch, Ember, Fading Soul. I'm getting hit. Young White Branch and Worker's Garb. Young White Branch. Large Soul of a Deserted Corpse. Reinforced Club. Rubbish. That weighs nothing, so I guess you can pick it up. Doesn't really matter. And I believe there's one more item over here. Here it is. Got a bunch of those, some armor set. You are a mean, you guys are mean little things. Just to put that out there. No. I need to put on, I need to use an Estus. So I meant to use an Estus, and I instead sharpened my butcher's knife. I'll just let the giant's arrows kill him if he follows me. So I guess we are farming a little bit here. And we will lure these little lads out. Let the giant's arrows go to work. Oh my goodness. There's so many of them. Is the giant gonna hit him? Guess we will never know. We'll get our stuff. Get this item right here. Mortician's Ashes. That is very important to upgrading our vendor and being able to buy more items from her. We're going to go in here, and there will be a red-eye enemy. You can lure him out, because red-eye enemies are a little tougher, but nothing we can't handle with the butcher's knife. And then we're going to look back and jump over and get the great scythe right here. Okay, and for the last item in this area, you're going to jump over to here and right on over here, pick up the undead bone shard. So that'll do it for the items in this area over here. We'll just continue on our way up through here. I am going to end the video right about here. We still have the sewers to go through, and then the boss for this area, and we should be done for the most part with Undead Settlement. So to the left is where you'll go in and fight the lovely, large, rotted grotwood. If you open up these doors, it leads to back to this bonfire where the cliff underside bonfire is right about where the top of my blade is. And before we ended up right here when we went along that path with Onion Bro, we came out right here to give you an idea where we're at. So if you guys enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and see you in the next part.